welcome back to the channel. Today we talk about something a bit different from the regular stocks that we would typically review on this channel. So we are looking at the ProShares UltraPro QQQ, and today it is down 9.30%. Now the reason I bring this up is because it's one of the top traded ETFs, and it's right up there with some of the more popular stocks that you would find on the stock market. And so you might be on the sideline and wondering, hey, should I invest in buy some ProShares UltraPro QQQ? Should I short the market? Should I? All those questions. Well, the ProShares UltraPro QQQ is an ETF, which is an exchange traded fund, which tries to track the Nasdaq 100. Those are the top 100 firms on the Nasdaq, and it does that without you having to do all the research and try to keep track of the Nasdaq. So apart from that, this also gives what I would call it's a leverage ETF. So it's not a one-for-one. So I think this is leveraged 3 times. So if the Nasdaq goes down 1%, this should go down 3%. That's in theory. But the way everything is factored into the ProShares UltraPro QQQ is such that this ETF has other calculations that go into the equation, and so you don't have that triple how can I say multiplier effect. You also have other things you have to take in consideration, so that makes it's very complex. So it makes this suitable for people who are doing day trading. So let's say you had your money in this yesterday and today it goes down 9.51%. You might actually look at your portfolio and realize you are down about 13-14%. So that's just basically what it means. Likewise, you might come and realize that this is up about, let's say, 10%, but you look at your portfolio and you would be up just about 7%. So because of that, this is not good for long-term holders. This is good just for people doing extremely short-term trading, day-to-day or something similar. Otherwise, this might actually have positive returns and day to day, and then you come after maybe a month and you realize that instead of having a 40% growth, you only have about a 9 or 10% growth. So very, very tricky nuance that you have to be aware of if you are dealing with these leveraged ETFs or leveraged ETFs. So that's what this is all about, and today you can see that the ProShares UltraPro QQQ is down 9.53%. Now 52-week range, it's from $26.69 all the way up to $91.68. Today's volume is quite high, 66 million, and we are barely about 3 hours into the day. And average volume is about 134 million of these ETFs that will exchange hands on a typical trading day. Now, one thing I want to point out to you guys, take a look here. We go to the 6-month graph, and you can see that over the past 6 months, around November, the stock, it just started going down, and this is supposed to track, the Nasdaq. And if we go to a 1-year graph, you can see how it was rising throughout 21 until about November 15th. That's when somebody flipped the switch, and from there it's just been downhill ever since. So that gives you a kind of idea of where this downturn started. So I keep saying it started about mid-November, and that's when it started. How long it's going to last? It's very difficult to tell. But today we just got some very disturbing news. Walmart reported earnings that are way below what they expected, and for Target it was far below what they expected. And of course they are getting pummeled on the market. If you have any doubts, just go take a look at the stock price of Target. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys. This is something that's recurring. This electronically traded fund, this ETF, it seems to be a favorite, and I just wanted to put this out there in case you are considering buying any of the leveraged products that are put out there by some companies. Just bear in mind, it's not a tit for tat. So if it's a 3-time leverage and the stock or the corresponding index goes up 1%, don't think you will get 3%. You might end up with about 1.5 or 2% because they have some other kind of alchemy that they use to do their calculations. And if it's the reverse way, you could also have your losses amplified not 3 times but 5, 6, 7 times. So do be careful, exercise caution if you are going to dabble into these synthetic products that are out there on the market. Thanks guys for joining me. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and I will be back with more enticing information about the stock market and stocks that are making the news. Bye for now.